Hello, welcome to my very first RPG Maker MV tutorial. Today we are going to be talking about how to make an accessory that allows you to escape from battle easier. In order to do this, all we need is a plugin that allows you to affect the escape ratio of your game. I'm using Yanfly's Battle Engine core, but if you can find anything else that does that, then you can just use that instead. But anyway, so first, we need to make the accessory. I'm going to call it the escape ring. As you can see, I kind of already got started here, but all I really did was just, made a new thing, gave it an image and named it. And I also made an accessory, just heads up on that. From here, we don't really need to do anything. After that, we're going to go into common events here, and as you can see, I also kind of got a little bit ahead of here too. So we're going to want to set this to a parallel process, and as well as any switch that it should already be on by the time you can get the escape ring in the game, or within the chest that you get the escape ring, you can get the switch on there. Just anything that is going to be on for when you get the ring to when you complete the game. So first we are going to make a conditional branch. And by the way, just a heads up, this method only works if either you're going to have one escape ring or if you're going to have multiple escape rings, but their effects don't stack. I do intend to make a version that allows you to have multiple escape rings in order to stack the effects. But yeah, if that's what you're looking for, this isn't going to do that. So just a heads up. So so first we're going to check for if you have the escape ring at all, or sorry, I need to set that to include equipment. Yeah, so if we have it, else we're going to go ahead and excuse me, going to go ahead and set escape ring on to 0. There's a reason I'm using a variable here, not a switch. Then we're going to make another conditional inside if we do have the escape ring, which includes equipment, and then going to go over here again, and then escape ring, else, but notice I'm not going to check it this time, and I'm going to go ahead and put this in else, excuse me, I'm going to put that up here, and then this is going to be set to 1. So basically, I'm kind of using a little bit of a cheat here. Basically, if you don't have the escape ring at all, then escape ring on is going to be set to 0, and I'll explain what the numbers mean in a second. So, but if you have the escape ring, but it's in your inventory, i.e. nobody's wearing it, it's still going to be set to 0. If you do have the escape ring, but it's not in your inventory, i.e. someone has it equipped, it's going to be set to 1. From there, we go into Battle Core, and we scroll down to our escape ratio. We're going to go ahead and cut this out for now. We're going to make it so our escape ratio is game variables dot value, and then we're using, or you want parentheses, not brackets. We're going to go ahead and set it to variable 1. Whatever variable you're using, set it to that instead. Anyway, that should do it. Oh, and then I went ahead and put the escape ring in a chest here, as well as set that switch from earlier to on, so that way the effect actually takes place. And then this is just a battle, so we can test all this out. So let's test it out. So yay for default stuff, right? Alright, so we got our escape ring is found, switch 1 is set to on. We're going to go ahead and equip it now. Boom. And we're going to get into battle. And see, so we escape. Escape again. So as you can see, it's, well, I'll do it one more time. As you can see, it's working. So now we're going to go ahead and take it off. And now I didn't set the little boost thing, so there might be a small chance of escape. As you can see, our escape has failed. again. Fail again. Yeah, so we have about, I think, a 40% chance of escape, but yeah, we're just going to go ahead and cut it short there. So basically, as you can see, it works. But of course, you know, we don't want to hinge your likelihood of escaping on a single accessory. So we're going to go ahead and like work it into everything else a little bit. So we're going to put parentheses around the default formula, and then we're going to plus, and let's say we want the escape ring to increase escape probability by 50%. So we're going to put 0.5 there, multiply by 0.5, and then add that into everything else. And anyway, that should do it. As for why you would maybe want an escape ring, you know, things like you know, like maybe like there's like a part of the game where, you know, your party members are slower than the enemies, and you don't really want to like change the formula at all, because you'll get faster members later on, but you also don't want to like, you know, anger players in the meantime. Just stuff like that. Anyway, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Until then, see you around.